Wait, did he just say flat right front? Not again! No! Greetings, I'm Smithers bringing you another career mode video on NR2003. Currently going through my 2008 custom 36 race season. Race number 19 brings us to Chicagoland, a track missed by many fans, and one cookie cutter mile and a half that I do pretty well at. 8 races left until the chase for the Sprint Cup starts, and Jimmy Johnson has been at the top of the point standings pretty much all season long. He has been very difficult to knock off of his pedestal. Can anyone else challenge this 48 team this year and end their championship streak? It didn't take long for the can of chaos worms to unleash upon the Coke Zero 400. Lap 3 of the race, Michael McDowell driving the 00 for Michael Waltrip Racing squeezes Joey Logano off turn 4. And if we pause really quick for a second, you can see there's a gap behind the number 26 car for McDowell to fit into, but as we continue, he gives the bottom 2 lanes absolutely no room, which causes a small multi-car accident that turns into an absolute dramatic scene of carnage down the front straightaway. Cars flipping, oncoming traffic can't find a clear path or the brake pedal, and there's just a complete wreckfest going on across the infield of Daytona. Under a green flag pit cycle last week at Daytona, a struggling 00 Michael McDowell and pole sitter Dale Earnhardt Jr. got caught clipping through each other. They both exited pit road at the same time, crossing the exit line right at the same time going through each other, sending both cars flipping through the air. The 00 landed on his roof on the racing surface and immediately forcing the caution. Dale Jr. landed on all 4 tires off of the track, but the car was unable to continue. Both drivers are okay and walked away from the scene.
Flawless victory.
Matt Kenseth in the black and yellow number 17 gets Jack Roush another checkered flag this season. The last 2 races have been all about this team and their dominance anywhere we go, slowly climbing up the point ladder into 2nd place and threatening to take control of the season. Daytona gave the subscriber car a second chance to avoid my shenanigans, and things went pretty well for GG8820. Got to lead 1 lap of the race and was keeping the car pretty clean before getting screwed at the end. He was one of many drivers that got trapped a lap down towards the end after the Waltrip Dale Jr. incident on pit road. Do you think NASCAR is actually ever going to come back to this track, or is it gone in the breeze like an old fart that's just blown away past somebody? I hope not. This is one of my favorite tracks, and out of the 2 years that I've been here so far, one of our best performing tracks, because we've got another fast number 10 LifeLock Dodge Charger today. Happens to be the race sponsor as well. What a coincidence. Maybe that added some extra, little horsepower into our car. Everham got some of that LifeLock money. Aside from that, last time we did get the pole here, I think in the 2007 season. Was leading the race, but I started to fall off, and then I blew a tire, and that completely changed my race. I wound up finishing, I think, with like a 19th or a 17th. I got somewhere in the top 20. I was on a hard charge back towards the end. I'm gonna keep that in mind today. I got a wheel setup this time. Last time I was here, I was using a controller. Also, one thing I want to add too is I now have a stick shifter, an H-pattern shifter for my wheel setup now. Instead of using the paddle shifters, won't be hearing that anymore. I don't know if you can hear that. My stick, I'm whacking my stick around. I have that. It's a Thrustmaster TH8A shifter. It's got 7 gears and a reverse gear, but obviously I'm only using the 4. I can also turn it into a sequential shifter as well. So that's pretty damn cool. Wanted to let you guys know about that. I've been running with paddle shifters for the first like 6-7 months of owning this wheel. Onto the starting grid though, Jeff Gordon, Tony Stewart are on your front row. Gordon's looking to rebound his season and rebound what happened last week at Daytona when he pulled off of pit road and cost himself a decent finish on the final lap. Also trying to keep himself in the chase. Montoya qualified in the top 5. That's a bit of a shock, but we do have 3 Dodges that knocked out the top 5, and that's all that's in the top 10 as well. We came packing in Chicago today. Looking down through the rest of the grid, I can see with my eyes that Kane is starting in 14th, Newman is in 18th, couple other manufacturer teammates. Hendrick, also not a great day for a couple of their drivers. Johnson and Jr. starting outside the top 20 again, and Harvick also back there in 25th. Down on your second page, no one out of the ordinary that is starting back here in the back, other than my teammate Sadler. Holy shit, 40th. Hopefully you do better than last season, bud. We had some altercations here. Let's just stay out of each other's way this time. Well, I'm excited, and I'm hella freaking nervous for my first race using an H-pattern shifter versus the paddle shifters on this Thrustmaster setup that I've been using this series the last season or so. 2007, I did not use the wheel at all. It was controller, all except for the final 3 races at Homestead that I did, that triple header finale. Now here we are with our last upgrade. I originally had gotten the same shifter when I had bought everything else, but when I got it, it did not work. And I had bought the shifter first. It was the first thing I bought, and I didn't think to plug it into the PC to see if it worked or not. And I ran out of time to send it back to where I got it from, and I had to wait and save more money to buy a new one. And a few Everham transmissions were sacrificed during the adjustment process. We're underway here at Chicagoland. Gonna try and keep that clean here today. Getting up through the gears. Man, we got a launch in our number 10 car. Clearing the 20. Up through the gears. I didn't want to run in the 24. I got a little sideways and loose into there. Side by side with the 20, didn't quite clear anybody, but I had a run for their money going up into that entry there. Take it nice and easy into turn 3. Let the car warm up, try to warm up the tires on the pace lap, but they're still a little skittish. Gotta get some wear into these puppies, and I'll be good to go going around turn 3 and 4. It's a little skittish around there at first for me. Oh, got on the curb. Shit. This car feels great. Not only is it the track and the race sponsor for today, I mean, Chicagoland, I love this place. Something about the constant curve, I don't know, it races great. I wish the next gen car would come to this place. It'd be an awesome event. There we go, I got a much better 1 and 2 that time. I like to enter lower than the AI does, because I can, I don't know, I follow the white line and it seems to gain me some more speed. Turn 3, I get really loose on entry depending on where I'm at, where I put my car. And I seem to get a decent exit off of 4. Right in line with first and second. We're starting to pull away from the field now. As long as I don't accidentally screw up and downshift when I meant to upshift and blow out a gear. I've already, like I said, I did that during practice trying to get used to this new shifter I got. I just hope to God I don't do it under pressure. Stewart's trying to look inside of Gordon for the lead. I was going in the 3rd lane, maybe trying to make it through wide. I'll go where they're not fighting. On to lap 5. Gordon's still hanging on. Your pole sitter, 1, 2, and 3 have not changed. Here we go. Try and get something working on the high side. Peeking. I'm peeking, Tony. Here we go. Going on the inside. Diving her down into 1. Hug the white line. Hug the white line. Hug the white line. Cleared him. Sweet, we're up into 2nd place now. I'm feeling good about today. Man, Daytona, my triple header, you know, I tried to do something there and sweep the weekend again. It did not go anywhere near how it did during the Daytona 500 speed weeks. I just smacked the wall a little bit there, getting loose out of 4.
Doing a nice job, man.
Thank you. I need to hear that sometimes, I really do. Insecurities in my own head, you know, sometimes I don't think I'm doing good enough, but I'm glad you're telling me I'm doing good. Despite me smacking the wall just a lap ago. No, you don't, Tony. I see you trying to sniff on my inside. Trying to get some space in between you and see if Gordon's draft will pull me away. Man, we are hauling so much ass today. It's a good day when we're up here competing, and I feel like we've got a threat to dominate. Hasn't been that way for like the last month or so of races. I mean, I think I snuck a win in Portland. We had a dominating win there, but aside from that, it feels like just everything has been rough outside of that. Had to put some work into these races. Hasn't been easy. I'm getting closer to the back bumper of this 24 car. I'm waiting for the track to kind of come in a little bit, then I can start running the 2nd lane up here. I keep trying it, nothing's happening yet. Tony is not left, like we have not left the 20 car behind. He is hanging in waiting for me to make a mistake trying to go in on this 24, or he's waiting for something. Starting to see some other guys catch up to us as well, 4th and 5th place. We're not as far as ahead as we were when we started this thing. Just checked my fuel. I got 13 gallons left in the car, so we're still doing all right. I'm gonna need at least a can and a half of fuel to make it to the end of this race. Probably gonna have to take 4 tires more than likely with how hard we're frickin' pushing this thing. Starting to see the tail end of the field there going into 3. Lap cars will be throwing a factor in here at some point. I might be able to sneak the lead away. Currently, I'm just as fast as these two. Like, I am trying to run whatever I can to catch Gordon, but it's just not happening. He's got a fast car, and so does Tony. I got a little bobbly there in the center. That's gonna allow Tony. Oh, Hamlin's here as well. I got 2 Joe Gibbs cars trying to capitalize on me. Get them side by side, slow them up. Don't hit the wall. Ooh, Hamlin's around the 20. New 3rd place. We're reeling in some lap cars. Please give me an opportunity to get around Gordon. Not that that's gonna send me away on my merry way or anything. I'm gonna have all these guys breathing down my neck, but I want to lead some laps. Here we go. Here we go. I'm diving it down. Sender. Easy at the 00. Got her on the 96, and we have the lead now. New leader. Oh no. About to be a new leader again. Hamlin's charging on the inside of me. Fuck! Whoa, my God! Holy shit, I just killed Hamlin. He's gonna be out for a back injury again. Don't know why the 24 slowed down. I think we're still racing back. Oh man, how much damage did I acquire? Yes! I wish I knew what it was. Oh man, I barely touched his quarter panel, and then I tried to get off of him, but he just kept moving up the track. I mean, I tried to side draft him or tried to get back like behind him, you know, like really close. I didn't want to leave an inch, but I definitely fucked that up. We're coming down. I got everything I need. 45. Somehow we're still in 2nd. I don't know how. 17 cars down pit road out of the race already. Hamlin, yeah, I figured. Oh, he must have ran into Hamlin. Here we go. Into our pit. Come on. Please not so much damage. 20. Oh, man. We really fucking pounded the wall. 45. Man, I don't even think an apology is gonna make up for what I just did. I'm gonna have to pay for Hamlin's medical bills after this. I seriously was trying to like side draft him, and I sent him into the fucking fence. Holy shit. And then he gets creamed by somebody here, I think. Right there, Kenseth, yep. I think he would have been fine. He was still going, but that just killed the back end of the car. And he's out of the race for sure. Here we go, might have a better angle of it here. Looking head on at us. I kind of got real close to the wall. Coming down, I was trying to side draft, but I got glued to his quarter panel the second I touched it. And it hooked him around, flipped him into the catch fence. Well, 19th isn't the worst. This is where I finished last year on my charge from like dead last after blowing a tire on a green flag run. I hope I didn't knock out the 3rd place or 2nd place speed that I had in this thing. According to my fuel, I have enough to make it to the end. I'm not gonna need to stop again, but we'll see. Green flag's back out, here we go. Through the gears, 2nd. 3rd's the hardest, there we go. Diving down to the apron. Gonna get in the 4th before I get into the corner because I am 3 wide. Keep her at the white line, keep her at the white line. Nope, 2 wide now, cool. Didn't know if I was 3 wide anymore. Gonna stay behind the Coors Light car of Reagan Smith. Woo! A little loose here on the inside lane. Whoa, 43 checked up. Don't know where you were going. Just patience, patience. We have the speed to get around everybody right here. It's just a matter of like It's just a matter of the gap of the 24, the 20 that they're going to create on me. Also got to keep an eye out for maybe any guys that stayed out, sending it down pit road. That's happened to me a couple times last weekend. Up into 15th, going to make it 14th here in Reagan Smith. Not related, no relation whatsoever. Got just under 30 laps to go in the race. My goal is to get back up to where I was at the start of this bitch and not get into any more trouble and keep my distance from cars down the front straightaway, because clearly side drafting them is not a good idea. That or I just pushed it a little bit too close there. I was dancing on a dangerous line. Going on the high side of the 26, that's where I enter the corner better. Here we go. This is what I'm talking about a little bit with the second lane coming in. See how it works in 3 and 4 here around the 8 car.
Inside.
Cleared him. Nice exit off of 4, catching up to 31. In 12th place, about to crack the top 10 again. Trying here. Car's definitely acting different behind traffic, and after taking a hard beating, still got the speed in it that I've been looking for. Got around the 31 of Burton, gonna make another position here on the 88 of Junior. Cleared him right before the line. Is that cracked top 10? Here we go. One of my favorite paint schemes here of 2008. Posters right there on the exit of turn 2. The Mummy. Ryan Newman 12 car, hella fucking sexy. About to pass this hella fucking sexy race car. I like the positive messages I'm hearing in my ear holes right now. I'm doing good. See the top 3 up there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and I'm in 9th. Kind of all split off into groups of 3 here. What the hell is that? Going on the inside of the 48, he's getting held up by his teammate. Oh, I really had a shallow entry there. Careful not to wash up, careful not to wash up. He checked up, we're good. Cleared the 48, up another spot. Oh, oh, oh. Oh man, that corner was sketchy. I was playing with the throttle, I was tickling it. I was also really playing with touching that wall. It didn't happen though. What the hell happened to the 5 car? He is really slow. Like, really slow. What the fuck? What was that all about? It's like he checked up just to toy with me or something. There's no way I had that better of an exit off the corner than he did. We're running the same line. Yeah, what the hell was that little mind game you're playing, Mears? Once you cross the line, we're gonna have 20 laps to go here in Chicagoland. I'm in 8th place right now. Love to be a little bit better, especially after running in the top 3. Oh, we got around the 5 car, finally. That took some work. Now we can kind of refocus on a clean racetrack for a little bit till we catch the next couple of suckers. See where we're at, 2.16. Gained just a little bit on the 07 of Boyer, so we're still gaining time. Car isn't worn out yet. Well, went back right up to where it was, so I didn't do very good that lap. They're all racing side by side up there. Looks like they're either trying to pass. Oh, that's Harvick ahead of them, I believe, in the 29. Slowing them up just a tad, I gotta imagine. There we go, 1.86. There's some lap cars starting to hold up these guys, though. You can see them starting to struggle. Been focused up on trying to catch these guys, and we're getting there. Boyer's stuck behind the wrecked Hamlin that I took out. He was one of the fastest cars of the race today, and I definitely took his race out. I couldn't imagine if he would want to hook it, left right onto me right now, but he won't. He will not do that. I'm aiming for a top 5. I don't think a win's gonna happen. I kind of ruined that for myself after I got into Hamlin. Car still has the speed. If we had a caution and re-racked him and maybe I got 2 tires, I feel like I could threaten for a battle at least. But as of right now, I've really used up my stuff to try and get up to these guys. Car still handles good though. I'm not complaining about the car, it's just the tires are shot. Where do I go with this run? Woo, woo. I was a little weeble wobbly going in between those guys there. Glad that I had the space. Oh, don't get stuck behind Waltrip. Do not get stuck behind Waltrip. I'm not getting stuck behind Waltrip. Fuck all y'all. Man, whoa, what a lap. 2-for-1 deal here in Chicago. Is that my top 5? There we go, 5th place. Get by McDowell, get by McDowell. Kyle Busch is right here, that can be 4th. 9 laps to go in the race. Man, that freaking, how's my tires doing? Yeah, that right front's struggling. 6 laps left on fuel. I cannot blow another right front here at Chicago. Things are not looking good for my tires. I gotta manage stuff now here in the last little bit of the race. Me and Kyle are slicing through lap traffic trying to get through the shit. I'm trying to get that position. He's trying to hold it from me. Oh, these lap cars really got both lanes blocked up, don't they? Whoa, watch out for the 4-6. He's checking up. 6 laps left in the race. I'm scared to check my tire wear and what kind of fuel I have left. It said I was good to the end on fuel. I'm worried about that right front though. I gotta baby this shit for 5 more laps. I thought I was gonna be good on tires and gonna be worried about fuel, but it turns out it's the opposite. Smooth around turns 1 and 2. Just smooth around the turns, no seesawing. Stuck back here behind some lap cars a little bit. Kyle Busch got through them just fine. Oh, I'm gonna have to go down here. There we go, got around 2 of them. Wait, did he just say flat right front? Fuck! Not again! No! Oh my god, not again! I cannot believe that that just happened again. Here comes more people. I cannot believe that just happened again. A lot of us are coming down. No one could make it to the end. Oh man. Oh no. I've got some hefty damage on this 10 car.
Yellowed out.
Oh no. That's really gonna put a damper on things. I'm in 10th. Oh fuck. Caution's out. Everyone's going by me. Look at all these positions. Oh, I should have just kept going. I should have just floored it through my box. I'm gonna be behind the 41. Wherever we're gonna finish. 11th currently? I don't believe that. I don't buy that for one bit. 12th? Yeah, the second more cars are coming, we're gonna drop. Back here with Gordon. Gordon's back here. He was leading. Well, with 2 laps to go, this is gonna end the race wherever the caution was, but it's gonna be confusing as hell for the next little bit till I figure out where the hell I'm at. Conveniently, I'm in between Gordon and Tony, which makes me feel pretty good. It says I'm in 25th right now, but there's not 20 cars. There's no way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10th. I'm in 10th right now. I hope it's not 25th, but it's saying I'm a lap down and I'm behind Sorensen. So honestly, I might be in 25th. This might be where I finish, which I won't be happy about. Checkered flag, who's got it? Where are we gonna be at? Still 25th, so that was not a fluke. A mediocre finish for a car that was a frickin' podium car. I felt on top of the world through practice. I can't believe how I just got fucked out of that. We're not sure who's gonna make it. Currently, the 24, Jeff Gordon, is in the lead right now. Everyone just sent it down pit road back here, coming across to the pit road entryway. Gordon's the only one that came around and stayed out, aside from this 41 car, who is a lap car. He gets around down to the inside of him. We only got a few laps to go here. Oh, Gordon's looking like he's coming down to pit. Gordon's coming down pit road, guys. He also can't make it. Nobody's gonna make it. All these guys came down during that caution, and they're just 2 laps short. This is really gonna be a strategy call kind of race. Can Stewart pull it off again and get another victory here in Chicagoland based on fuel and tires? Looks like he's pulling it down, guys. Stewart's not going to be able to make it in the 18. His teammate's going to be pulling in right behind. Sauter, lap car's also getting right here in the front of the 20 car. Oh, we got a caution. Cars around turn 3. We got a massive 3-car stack up. Points leader Johnson's involved. Hamlin involved again. Where is that going to place? Who's going to be the leader? I think that's going to hand the lead to the 24 because the 20 is Stewart and 18 of Kyle Busch are down pit road right now. Gordon's going to come and collect the pace car here and be the first car in the lead lap. There's going to be a few guys a lap down ahead of him based on where the pace car caught the field, but 24 car right here is now taking your lead. Well, as the pace car is bringing the field down to the checkered flag, everyone ahead of this 24 car would be a wave around car. The 10 car had a great performance, but unfortunately got caught a lap down during that green flag cycle, and where the caution fell, will not be finishing second, winds up 25th. Stewart is in the number 2 place. Greg Biffle got 3rd, Kyle Busch got 4th, and Clint Boyer rounded out your top 5 today in that wacky turn of confusing last couple of laps. Dang it, that was one of those races that I felt like we had a chance to win, and things just did not fall in our favor whatsoever towards the end of that race. That caution couldn't have timed out any worse. I mean, if they would have kept themselves together, coming down pit road, it would have all been fine, but that's okay. Johnson lost some points now. It's down to 30 points. Still a big gap, but at least now Stewart, Kyle Busch, they'll have a chance to, you know, try and knock it down. Apologize to Kenseth, he's been on a winning streak recently, but ran right into Hamlin. Took himself out, so all that work that he's done the last couple of weeks dropped him down to 7th. I am also in 8th with my 25th place finish. Like I said, I could have finished way better today, but just I was on the wrong end of that caution flag. Really disappointed. Want to come back and do this race again already. Like, I want to come back to this track. I feel like we can win here. Kurt Busch has silently been sneaking his way up the point grid. He is now all the way into 6th place. I've been keeping an eye on that blue deuce. Still got a goose egg in that win column, but he has been way more consistent than these guys have been recently. Dale Earnhardt Jr. was a bit of a no-show for Hendrick today, but Jeff Gordon was able to luck out and cross the line first after that late race caution. Gets his second victory of the season and trying to knock back in and bust through the bubble into the chase. There's been a small point gap that's been extended between 13th and all these drivers and the bubble to get into the chase. Gordon sure knocked that out, back down to where it was with his victory today. My Everham teammates, man, do I have hope for Kane, but I'm pretty much left Sadler on an island. We both kind of have. He's been in the bottom 20s this whole time. I don't know if he's going to get anything put together. He's got a lot of zeros across the board. Kane, at least he's getting some stuff put together and maybe get a win in that column this year, hopefully. Only guy with a win on this page, Marcos Ambrose and the Wood Brothers number 21, hanging on to 26th in points. There's not really too much else to talk about here. Joey Logano did not race today. And Michael McDowell kept his car clean and not flipped over on his roof. And here are the rest of your drivers who have started a race at some point this season. Terry Cook, he's really been surprising me in a couple of the short track races, but he hasn't ran that 46 in a little bit. It's been Carl Long in that car recently. That will be the conclusion of Chicagoland. This one's gonna sting a little bit longer than some of the most recent ones. This one's gonna hurt. We've had some poor finishes, had some cars to put together in races, but just haven't mustered up a finish. Something's happened in these races, and it prevents us from getting a decent finish. Like today, random caution. Couldn't control that, but it happened. Next week is another Crown Jewel event, the Brickyard 400. I'm going to be doing another triple header weekend. I'm going to be racing the trucks and Nationwide Series at IRP, the Raceway Park, the track that's just a few miles away from Indianapolis Motor Speedway, where we'll be doing the 2008 Brickyard 400. Hopefully no tire debacles this year for myself. We won the Brickyard last year, stole it from Gordon. Can we maybe try and do it again? I have confidence. We're starting to get some decent cars back together and running in the top 10, top 5. Might have a stretch of good tracks coming up for us here soon. I hope you guys enjoyed. Leave a like. I'll catch you in the next video. Peace out.